Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our affirmations today. I'm coming to you guys on a bit of a somber note this morning. As I opened my Facebook and scrolled through, I got the news that an old middle school classmate of mine, Darrell Cook, actually passed away. I'm not really sure about the details. Honestly, I don't want to know. But it's affected me because some personalities are just really big. And some people are just very, very memorable. So, as we get into the affirmation for today, I'm going to ask anybody who's watching, whether you join me on time or if you join me later in the day, or if you're watching a replay, we're going to hold some space for Darrell and his family as we read through the affirmation. I do have affirmations that I've written, but I do pick them at random. And as I was preparing to go live today, I actually picked this one, which is very appropriate for the sentiment of the day. So today's affirmation is, I am worthy of receiving comfort from those who make me feel loved. Again, say it with me. Take it in, digest it. I am worthy of receiving comfort from those who make me feel loved. I am worthy of receiving comfort from those who make me feel loved. I am worthy of receiving comfort from those who make me feel loved. We're born in this world alone. We leave this world alone. But in the middle, we are not expected to remain alone. We're put into families, we're put into neighborhoods, we're put into schools, we're put into groups, we're put into different combinations of people so that we can uplift and support each other through the different circumstances that we deal with in life. And sometimes when we go through things, we feel like we're the only ones going through them, or we feel like maybe we are not attached or close enough to a situation to justify feeling the way that we do, or we feel like our emotions are too big or too frequent or should have dissipated by now, and we reject comfort. Sometimes we reject comfort from people who are explicitly going out of their way to give us comfort in the times that we're feeling low. Morning, Ambi. Thank you for joining me, hon. So if you are feeling low for whatever reason, even if you're going through a circumstance in which you feel like you should have gotten over, even if you feel like you are feeling some type of way about a circumstance that you don't even necessarily think that you should be as emotionally attached to as you should, you are worthy of receiving comfort, and not just from anybody, but from the people who make you feel loved. Because if they make you feel loved, 9 times out of 10, the love that's radiating from them is genuine. We try not to be a burden on other people, but the people who genuinely love us want to comfort us in our times of sorrow, in our times of need, in our times of hurt, in our times of pain. Don't reject that. You deserve that, because we need each other. It may be comforting to them to comfort you. And when you reject their comfort, you push them out of your way. You push them out of your life. And that's how we end up in circumstances where we feel like nobody is there for us, because we walk around this world saying, oh, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm okay. I don't believe anybody when I ask them how they doing, they say, I'm okay. Okay is a cop-out. How you really feeling? And if you need some love and some kindness and some comfort and some compassion, let people know, because they can't be there for you if you don't allow them to be there for you. So, If you missed it at the beginning, the affirmation for today is, I am worthy of receiving comfort from those who make me feel loved. You're worthy of receiving comfort in any situation if you are uncomfortable and you need it. So I'm going to keep it short today because I'm not feeling the highest energy because I need to go get some comfort. Because even though I do not feel super close to Darrell, young man who I went to middle school, I don't feel super close to him because I don't think I've seen him since then. He was such a big personality that's the type of person that you don't forget. That's the type of energy that you don't forget. And it will be easy for me to justify not feeling like I need comfort in this situation because he and we ain't best friends. We haven't kept contact but over the years. But because I knew him and because he brought light to my world, and middle school years was dark for me emotionally. Hormonal changes and insecurity and all of that. But he always brought light to a situation. So I'm going to allow myself to mourn. And I'm going to allow myself to receive comfort from those who make me feel loved through the situation. Even if I only have to do it for the next 15 minutes. Because I'm worthy of that. So we're going to move into prayer. And carry it on out. So, to all gracious God, creator, knower, seer, doer, feeler, thinker, and beer of all people, places, and things, we come to you first and foremost, thanking you for today. And then I also ask that you wrap your arms in love and protection and comfort around the Cook family, around Darrell's children and all of his loved ones and anyone who he has touched in this lifetime. May the grace of you, may the love of you give them comfort in their darkest days and in their brightest days. May this message resound well in the hearts of the people who hear it so that we accept comfort coming from you and coming from one another, and that we remember to provide comfort to those of us who are around us, even when they reject our comfort, for we know that we're here to take care of one another while we are here until we go back to you. Amen. And I say. So, like I say, if you want to show your appreciation for this message and this time that we spent together, you got 3 ways that you can take care of that. Number 1, carry this message in your heart and let it guide you as you move throughout your days. Number 2, share it on your feeds or share it with someone directly if you feel like they'll benefit from this message. And number 3, if you want to thank me directly, hit my Cash App, $Moesghetti. But I don't do this for the finances. I do this because I'm living out my purpose and I'm trying to do it on purpose. And I hope that you do too, and that you find some love, some comfort, and some peace and some joy in our time together. Y'all be well.